Okay, so back again with which tree? Going to probably stream like on at least an hour, maybe do maybe two, depending on how I just feel like. So let's continue with the story.
Aye, if your thing is tired.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she didn't talk any nonsense to you, did she?
No. Except to mention that you fancy me.
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... Of course, you are very... But... You know what? Let's ride. You're in a hurry and it'll be dark soon.
You're right. I hope to come back here one day. We can finish our conversation then.
Sounds dangerous.
I didn't intend it to.
I'll take Njord. You can ride Greyback. She's old, but she'll make the...
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
What the fuck? Just take the sword.
Ride, silly! Don't look back!
Well, okay. I guess we gotta go to advance the story.
What? What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go. They're here for me.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the rock.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Let's ride.
Let's fucking go.
Watch out! Ride, silly! Don't look back!
Oh, right, Siri. I thought he said right, silly. You know, like silly, like a stupid, you know. Right, silly.
Faster, they're catching up!
Never gonna catch me. Okay, got a hit. Yeah, sorry, I have no stamina. No.
Pull up!
What?
God damn it, he died. No, he... Well, yeah, I guess he died. Or not.
What became of that creature?
Oh, yeah, he did
Where is he?
die.
What?
Saw him at Stonan, but he sold him.
To whom?
Don't know.
Begone.
Tell them. Clear my name.
Begone, I say.
What happened to the garden?
It died. Like I said, the spell, it requires a great deal of energy.
You knew it would end like this, didn't you? Didn't consider it worth mentioning?
No, I knew you'd protest. Your sense of decency is charming, but it does get in the way sometimes.
Yen, are you alright?
I'm fine now. The spell. Imagine putting wriggling cockroaches in your mouth, or swimming in manure. That's more or less how it felt.
Could have shown some sympathy for the boy.
That was no boy, Geralt. It was a hunk of rotting, rancid flesh that spoke through my magic.
Didn't just speak. It howled in pain.
I know it seemed real, but it was no longer human. Do you understand? Geralt, I know we should talk, but not here, all right? I don't wish to stay a moment longer.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me. We've every right to be furious. Furious! And you will pay for this.
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy our garden?
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you did here.
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about you. Sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wounds.
Yeah. No one cares.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. That's what I think. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like that.
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right-hand man, Sergeant Ardle.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him, kidnap him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with it.
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing a sorceress and a witcher couldn't handle. Now, tell me, do you... No, never mind.
You were gonna ask me something. What was it?
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Didn't learn much, though we can be sure Ciri's not in Skellige anymore. Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared. Again.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself into.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it. Safe and sound. That I promise you.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We've followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik. See you there soon.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Okay, nice. So, fast travel point. Where are we supposed to meet? Here. Okay, that's not far. And also, I cannot fast travel there. So, Roach.
Let's go.
Need your help. Ding, 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 ding.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, let's go, Roach. No time to waste. What cave is this? Can't remember this. Did I...
Here's the nest.
What nest? I don't know. Let's go. Check it out. Okay. I think it's gonna be risky as fuck to actually go. Yeah, well, we probably not a good time to go here. Yeah, I can't handle it right now. Come on, Roach. fuck is going on here?
I'll never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Why are you even interested? Djinns are dangerous sometimes, and malicious all the time.
I remember. But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. And that could be useful to us one of these days.
You sure this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
Alright, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine, I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Well, of course we're gonna help Jennifer. Jennifer, I don't know, Jennifer.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Of course she knows. And of course, all of us know that we're gonna help.
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
No.
Geralt, over here!
No, I thought we were going here to the beach. Okay, no, okay. I guess we're going. She's just fucking making me running around.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise
Oh.
as leads go.
Hello, new Sukas. I always wanted to finish the game, but I never really got the chance to do so. Oh, why is that? Did you get like
Let's get to work.
bored before you actually finished it, or did you?
I got a choice.
Didn't you have a time? What do you mean? Oh, I'm in a board now. Nah.
Not sure this djinn thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and flowers?
Like, to be perfectly honest, like, I feel like
Bringing that up for the rest of my life.
playing these long story games in a stream
Together,
is a lot harder
mocking my every mistake.
than compared to the when you played alone. Like, when I play alone,
And as for your
I tend to finish the games a lot quicker. But when I have to play it on a stream,
on the bottom, it's too deep.
I usually have to find places where I have like at least 2 hours time,
After all, I asked you for
and
help.
then
I'll
I
cast
kind of
a spell.
like
It will slow your heart for a
feel like
Assad
it takes certain place or certain time when you can actually do it compared when you play alone. When you play alone, you can just play it in certain like a, you know, like a, if you have 1 hour, you can just play it and stop it whenever you have to go.
It's clearing
you
up.
know. So
How's your bath? Water warm enough for you?
I see, yeah. But yeah, sorry, I kind of missed your answer.
How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Did you have you just don't have time, or you're not interested on the game enough?
You've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cabin.
Come on.
Inside.
Let's go away, please.
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Okay. Because, you know, like, I only have like few games that I could not finish.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
But usually if I start game like this, like let's say like Witcher, Skyrim, Days Gone or whatever, then I usually going to finish them, even if I don't think they are that great. I just want to see the ending.
Are we still talking about the gym?
I don't have what it takes to play a long game. Oh, I definitely understand that, you know.
What would yours be?
It kind of like the game has to be really immersive, or in any other way really interesting to you for you to actually finish it. Like if you're not really like,
Something's here.
how do you say, if you're not like super interested of the game, then you're probably not going to finish it. And I definitely understand that. Because it kind of like, it takes...
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. What's right?
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Because it definitely takes like a lot of interest for you to...
A man's skeleton.
For you to use like, let's say like...
Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a dimmer man. So he was got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai.
For you to use like let's say like 25 to 50 hours to a game.
Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
So it's not gonna like, it's a lot of time. Like let's say like a even shorter game with 25 hours. That's a lot of time to use for a game. So you gotta have some sort of interest.
You're getting better at this.
To me, for me, like I don't watch any series, I don't watch basically any movies. So whenever I have free time, I basically just play games. So I tend to use a lot of time gaming. So that's why I usually finish any game. Like that's all I do basically. But if you enjoy watching series or watching movies, and then you have like let's say like you have an hour or two, then you might as well watch a movie or series compared to the playing games.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
But yeah, I definitely understand that some people don't have time or don't have the interest basically that you need for a game.
See something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I shall cast another spell to see through your eyes. Now relax. I su foltje bedem ein echte iliveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out
Oh, come on.
fragments of the seabed,
Go away.
rocks and everything lying
Where's the
within
second
the
one?
teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals
Oh,
were dangerous.
there it is.
We're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
I su foltje bedem ein echte iliveid.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
Fucking swimming in this game is just fucking
Silver.
terrible, you know.
Cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper.
Let's
It could
check
very
those
well be
as
a
well,
ship.
and let's check that.
Something cut this basket.
If it's a multiplayer game, I can easily marathon it. Oh, okay, I see. So, I kind of understand even that. You know, like, playing alone takes a certain mindset or feeling, and that's something I have been discussing when I have been playing. Like I play a lot of squad, basically, you know, like the multiplayer war game, and I usually play that evenings because it's kind of like you have company when you play it. You know, like there's other people and you talk to them, and you know, like
And once we find that,
you're not alone. You know what I mean?
Ready? I'll take us there on the count.
Like during evenings, you're not alone. You're basically just hanging out with random people and you just play games.
1, 2.
When you play single player games, you are basically alone. And that you need a certain mindset to enjoy it.
said you were gonna go on 3.
You can share the fun, yeah, exactly.
We must search the area.
And when you play a single player game, you basically don't share it.
First. Why do you
So
want
you
this
gotta
gin?
enjoy it. And if you don't properly
Jin's power is priceless to a mage.
enjoy it or like the game that much, then
That
it's
I
gonna be
know,
tough to play
but I also want to know how
50
you
hours
use
by
it.
yourself.
I wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
But yeah, I understand
You're
it.
right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This
Yeah.
thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish.
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why?
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Let's do it then.
Wondered that myself
I guess
many
they
times.
love each other anyway.
We're just a step away
You know,
from learning
so-
the truth.
Really doesn't matter.
Come, let's search the ship.
But to be perfectly honest, like, I don't know
Seems
what's
Amos was quite
what is the
interested
reason
in
for
asking
it,
the Jinn to
but
lift
I
off his ship to a mountaintop.
tend to
Jinns are
enjoy
inherently mischievous. This one might have gone
single
to
player
the
games
diverted
more
doing so.
when I don't stream
Yes,
it.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
And I don't know why. Is it because in a stream I think I should do something to make it keep it interesting? I don't know.
We should explore the ship.
It's a weird feeling that I noticed at some point that
Interesting.
I feel like I should.
Know what this means.
that like certain games I don't want to play on stream because
Mysteries, Agnes of Glanville.
I enjoy them more by myself.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with
By the way,
was so powerful.
who do you prefer, Yennefer or Triss? Yennefer, definitely, every time.
Mage must have slept here. What this means?
Like the first time I played this game,
Blood.
I
Someone was dragged across.
tried all three
Left
ladies at the same time,
suddenly tipped
so I
to
was
one
like
side.
trying to be a,
Nothing interesting.
I guess, kind of player because I didn't know what would happen, and I kind of like wanted to see,
Nothing interesting.
can I just try all of them? But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, so you can try yourself.
Elemental Empires by Gian
But
Battista.
definitely Yennefer. Yennefer is easily like the most interesting character and the best looking character, easily.
Yeah, think you should see this.
Did you
What do
did you
have?
watch the Witcher series
It's Amos.
on Netflix?
Looks exactly
By the way,
like the etching in the book, except his head was intact.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
not yet. Okay,
Come to the deck. I've an idea.
just watch the series and tell me, or just make a note to yourself. Do you think Yennefer in that series, or actually, is the actor playing Yennefer as good? Oh fuck! As good as Yennefer is in the video game. Just
Step back a bit.
look at
What are
it.
you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy.
Fucking
Stand
hell! I
ready.
almost fell.
Ken Jin, Rif Kaishta en Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired me Castle.
But yeah, just take a mental note or whatever it's called, you know, like, because to me, I didn't enjoy it, but people are different, so I don't know. Kind of interesting. Oh, fuck.
Taking you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him
Oh
into
shit,
the sphere.
wrong.
Care to trade places?
Does it take? Oh, it does take damage. I guess we can try Urban Magic Trap.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Well, it's fucking... That was fucking stupid, but okay. Who do you prefer, by the way? Is it Yennefer or Triss?
Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
You said you picked all three girls in the first playthrough. How many times you have played this game? I played it first time
Yes.
on PlayStation, I think.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
And I think I played it on PlayStation like 2 times. Then I bought it for computer. So I don't know, like 5 or 6 times maybe. This might be the 6th time. I don't know.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never.
At first I wanted to pick both Yen and Triss, but after spoiling myself I decided to go with Yennefer. Well, yeah.
I expected...
Like the first time I tried all three, but after that it's been Yennefer all the way.
I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing.
Like even though it's probably stupid,
Nothing's changed.
but whenever I play, like let's say like I play Skyrim or Witcher, which I have played
Why?
like so many times,
Nothing's changed either.
I still play them almost exactly the same way
Love you, Yen.
I played them
And I love you.
earlier. So I don't basically change anything. I know it's stupid and I should play it differently, you know, but I just can't. I don't know why.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
What's next? Got any plans?
That depends what you mean. We must find Ciri.
Because you know, like a lot of people just pick, let's say like, let's talk about Skyrim for a while, because in that you can basically change the whole game by picking different classes. But you know, like I always tend to go with like a sneak and an archer, basically, which is stupid because I think you should change the class and try with like magic or basically one hand or two hand or whatever, because there's so many different options what to do. But in the end I end up playing sneak archer anyway, because I think it's the best class or best option. Is it the best option? Probably not.
Next time we go
But-
on horseback.
A horse.
But
would
I
never
just
make
enjoy
you
it so
better.
much.
What now?
Well,
And you know, like at the same time I think it's really stupid to do
must
that,
report to the Emperor after all.
Ciri's our concern.
but I still do it. So
Not hard,
I don't know.
perhaps, but it's not what we agreed with here. We mustn't see him.
Awfully loyal to your patron.
He happens to be your patron as well, darling. You do well to remember that. Otherwise he might feel compelled to remind you.
Well, I guess we have to. Yeah, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Let's talk.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for KAER.
Oh yeah, it was called
Join you
Uma.
as quickly as I can.
Yeah.
See you, Yen. Take care of yourself.
Gotta collect Uma.
We serve her
So driven, James, you could bear the job. It's true what they say.
So wait, so I gotta go to Velen, which is how do you get the space? Yeah. So I gotta go to Velen. Velen to talk to Baron's people, because I think, yeah, Baron is gone. So let's go Velen, and where the fuck is the Crow's Perch?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
It's a bit harsh to call someone the ugliest man alive, or ugliest man in the earth, or whatever. Kind of harsh. Do they say that to Uma's face as well? Or is it just everybody's talking about it, but no one is telling Uma? Is my steel sword is broken, so do I have like a... Well, that's 90%. I don't want to waste it yet. So that's a bit better. A bit better. Silver sword, this is a lot better. Steel sword, this is a lot better. So let's change these. Oh shit. So let's change these, and then armor piercing. Then attack power, and then I don't know, let's put the burning there, I don't know. Just put something and let's hope that everything... It's gonna do at least a lot more damage than the other sword. And then now we can sell just everything else. So back to Velen, back to Crow's Perch.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile.
Yeah, show me what you're offering.
Show me what you got.
So sell. I'm not gonna use these because these look ugly. And let's just... Don't have enough coin, okay. Well, he does have coin for this shit, because it doesn't cost anything. How much is this? 255, okay.
See ya.
Have you tried modding this game? No. I'm like... I never probably tried modding any game. No, I have modded the Total War Empire, by the way. Yeah, that thing I modded to have all the countries to be playable. But that's basically it. I think I kinda enjoy the base game enough, you know. So I kinda don't need. I don't feel like I need to mod anything except the Total War.
Need to talk to you.
Because I just wanted to play different countries than what they what they were offering.
I'm gonna take him with me.
Have you tried modding this game? Or is there any certain mods that you would recommend?
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Stable, okay. I just wanted to increase the quality. Okay, so you mean like graphics and shit?
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back.
I mean
though,
graphic,
won't
yeah.
you?
Okay, I see. Yeah, graphics.
Never dull without him.
No, not about to bring him back. Open the door, now.
I kind of feel like I just want to mod games only if I feel like they are missing some key elements. You know, like in Total War Empire, I wanted to play all the different countries because I kind of like, I just love the game. So that's why I kind of like modded it a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything on Witcher, you know, that's why.
Well, come on.
What time is it at your place? Well, I'm in Finland, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or day, whatever, I don't know. He's like, goodbye.
Quit playing around. Let's go.
So it's Sunday, 3 o'clock. I've been a little sick, which is why I'm just sitting at home.
Looks like we got company.
Playing games.
Guardian battle mounts.
Yeah, Witcher 3 is kind of already perfect. Yeah, that's why I kind of don't feel like I have to
What do you want?
mod it.
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
I kind of understand if you like mod Skyrim, for example, because there is room for better graphics and certain
And the Third Army will sleep
mechanics, I guess.
to take
But,
Van Gleam.
you know,
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Van Gleam consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
and into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmel Fali, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretuza, called into the Dean's office.
I merely...
Not related to the game, but how's your day so far? I guess it's okay. Like I said, I've been a little sick this weekend, so I haven't done anything basically during the weekend. So I tried to sleep as long as I could, and then I've been just playing games. That's about it, and that's gonna be the end of my day as well.
Don't worry.
I'm just gonna play games probably. Just try to relax, maybe have a nap. I don't know. How's your day?
Better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of KAER.
Whoa there, Roach. tails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
No, back to KAER MORHEN. But yeah, I will probably just like play Witcher for maximum of 1 hour more. And then I'm just gonna do like maybe take a nap and go to a store and stuff like that. Gotta work tomorrow.
Too long.
So I will probably play squad in the evening or whatever.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm.
Well, nothing fun really. Woke up late, have been doing assignments since, then decided to try Twitch. Okay. Is the assignments, does it mean like school? Or
Don't look all that nice yourself.
is assignments just a general word for
This.
doing shit that you have to?
For the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Because I usually use the word assignments
Lambert and
in
Eskel
school,
are willing to help.
but I don't know if
Sense in it?
No.
it's a general
we never
word.
found more important things for them to do.
Yen's here already.
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing?
Schoolwork, college. Okay, I see.
Nice to see you. Jumps right into a... We've a curse to lift. There's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep.
In case of like school or whatever, I kind of wish that I could go back
And Yen?
off being in school and not working, because like working is so fucking boring compared to like student
I
life.
should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw
My
her
lecturer
arms
loves to give
around your neck.
us shit tons of work. Well, yeah, I understand. Like, help Yennefer to fix Megascope, Toku. Let's go hunt the forktail first. Because we are already here.
Must be Eskel's prince.
Really? Yeah, definitely. Like being in a university was easily the best time of my life. Like easily. And like being in school and like just having fun. Like, yeah, you had to do some kind of like schoolwork, but in the end, I think it was kind of easy to do the tasks that you were given, and then you can just go and have fun and like party. Like being in school is just so much better than actually working. I love high school, but definitely hate college. Oh, really? Like compared to like only good thing. Where the fuck am I going? I don't know. Only good thing about like working is that you get money. That's kind of like my opinion about working. Like everything else is just shit. But I have a really like bad attitude towards working. Like I think it's just waste of time, and you know, like you are like wasting your life. At least in school, you had a chance to make good memories and interesting friends, I think.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion?
But in work,
Eskel made camp here.
it's only money.
Looks like he planned to
If I would
steal
have the
some
money,
more.
I wouldn't work, like at all.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree.
What kind of job is your work? I'm basically like customer support for an IT company. So I just help customers and help the salesmen and people with their problems, which is, it's not because of my job sucks, because I think my job is actually
Eskel's tracks.
as interesting as work can be. Like, if I have to work, I'm really happy to be working where I work now. Like, the company is cool, my co-workers are cool, everything is nice.
Guess it works for witchers as well.
But I just hate working in general, if you know what I mean. So it's not the job, it's the general idea of wasting 8 hours of your day. And then you, like, how do I say it? Like, you deal with different people every day. Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You're as old as I am.
But I think, like, in school, at least where I went, I went to university in England, and I'm born in Finland, so it was kind of like a different surrounding. But
Keeping you pretty busy, huh?
I was lucky enough to meet cool people, and I had really good memories, and I'm super happy about it. So I feel like I didn't waste my time. So I got the education and cool memories. In a work,
Come on, you're a handsome
I'm
guy
kind of
your
like
own way.
feeling that
Cut the crap.
I am losing 8 hours a day. And I think I don't get paid enough to... I don't get paid enough to actually use my life like that, you know? So that's kind of like why I don't see working. Come here, come here, come here.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
But it's like, if I would give anyone like any advice in life, then that would probably be don't waste your time.
Blood's light colored.
Like,
Can't fly much further.
like do what you want to do. Don't do what you're expected.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse.
and
A
like
purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine.
just live your life, you know, like
No, don't think so.
if you have a
Say his
chance
boss
to
Knight once.
take a, let's say like a trip,
Wolves,
then
standard.
just
I
go.
told him, give me what you
If
find
you have a
out.
chance to travel the world, then just do it.
Hair had just folded.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
If you have a chance to go somewhere and work,
And Chicago.
for example, like in a different country,
Not very
then
gracefully.
do it.
Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Okay, so there was nothing here. I thought there might be at least some loot.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry.
Oh shit. But yeah, to go back to the original point, yeah, school is way much more fun than work. Easily. Like, I know that assignments are kind of boring and, you know, like you feel like you do something that's not actually important. No. But if I learned anything about school, it's not about actually that you would actually learn any skills that you need in school, in work life, but you learn to look for information
Hey, when
and
you say to a little race,
and
maybe see who's faster.
and, you know,
Roach or
like-
Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
how do I'm not sure
Not really
the
a
what's the word in English, but like
You riding a lame sow.
you learn to look for information, read the information, and understand what you need and what you don't. You know, like, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, I don't know what you're like, what you're basically doing in college, but at least is college and university, by the way, the same? I'm not sure. I'm just always talking about university. Is college and university the same thing? I'm studying engineering. Well, that's different. There you might actually learn something. Because I studied business. And you don't actually need the business shit at work. But it's a good way to get an understanding how the world works. And you kind of like... Oh, come on.
Not so fast, Roach.
I'm in a university. Yeah, so university and college is the same. Because
Finally,
that's
took you a while.
that's something that I never understood. Why you call it college if it's university?
Blame her shoes.
You know? I don't
You're a
know.
fucking show dancer,
Guess it's the same word.
but one who's damn good on
Or same
horseback.
thing.
Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
But yeah, I'm talking directly, or I'm just talking business school. Because that's probably totally different than actually engineering.
Come on, not gonna take anything from you. Buy me around sometime and we'll call it good.
Done deal.
But you know, like in business school at least, like it's good that you understand some things, but when you go to work, I don't think you actually need any of that. I don't know why I said college in the first place. No, I don't think it's wrong. It's just I don't know, or I did not know that those are the same thing. So that's my bad, not yours. Hello.
Leaking again. Damn it.
I'm just gonna steal all the repair kits this castle has. Fucking hell, Yennefer is really like in that darkest fucking corner of this place.
God damn it, you piece of shit! Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Already helped Eskel. I can check on Lambert. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction.
Are your friends like working? Or why are you comparing to
I
them?
must contact someone. It's urgent.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizator.
Which results in jealousy.
Potesta.
So you're comparing to your friends.
Potestaquizator?
But are they working?
Sounds fancy.
Or are they in university as well?
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? Ah, one more thing.
So,
Thank you, Geralt.
why are you comparing? It really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter what they do or what you do. Like, the thing is that if you enjoy what you're doing, then that's all that matters, basically. I really don't know. Yeah, because like for example, whenever you go to, whenever you're gonna work, you are going to spend time speaking with different people, and you will probably always find people who are making more money, or they have like a more interesting job, whatever. You will always find people who do you think have things better in their life. And that's because you're human. You're never satisfied what you have. So you gotta like, you have to sort of like understand that there's no point of using your time, or you should not use your time to be jealous or sad about that. Because there's always gonna be people who have more money, who have nicer house, better car, whatever, you know. So only thing that you should be worried. Oh, thanks for the follow. That's really nice. That's really helpful for me, you know, like in case of streaming. That's really helpful. So thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, I'm saying like, if you do what you do and you enjoy it, that's all you need to worry about. And everything else is just like, don't worry about it. Because the people you are jealous about,
But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
they might be comparing themselves to you.
Can't help wondering.
And they might be jealous as well.
The corpse. Aim to stuff it, hang it above the
You just don't know it, and they will never talk about it.
Bad idea.
Because everybody has different traits. Everybody has different
quicker and stronger.
stuff
Want to examine it thoroughly.
that's good in their life.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks.
And you just gotta do you.
Grab a bite to eat. Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers, protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears, and an earring.
And
Seen that before.
I think the most important thing is that if you are
And in the maw,
unhappy
yellow dull teeth.
with your situation, so not because you're comparing yourself, but if you are just unhappy, then you gotta do something about it.
Open its gut. So.
Because there's usually at least something you can do, if
Bits of undigested food.
even if it's something that you know, like,
A belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring.
it's almost impossible to achieve, then at least try.
Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Barely see
But I'm pretty sure
So how'd you take it down?
there's nothing actually to be
Long story.
jealous about.
Tell you another time.
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age
because they
based on
probably
its
have the
tracks.
same issues,
Avoid running across one
and they're
like this
going
on
through
way
the
there.
same shit that you are.
It would, I agree. But later. See ya, Eskel.
And only way to actually feel good about your situation is just enjoy. The university will not last. It's not gonna last long. What is it, like 4 years? Or 4 or 5 years, depending on the country. But you just gotta enjoy it while it lasts, because then you're gonna be working the next fucking 40 years.
Potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
4 in mine, yeah, exactly. It's the same. I studied in England, and it's the same thing that it's basically 4 years to get the
I'm not.
masters.
You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side.
So I suggest you enjoy it. And kind of like forget about the
No reason to wait.
jealousy and negativity.
Meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through
Because
the
that's
mountains.
not gonna get you
Landslide
anywhere.
blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly.
But I do understand that, you know, like,
Who returns with his medallion will
you will always have friends who are, or probably have friends who are,
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
let's say, like making more money than you.
Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir
But it's good for them.
Me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay
It's
siege and
they are not taking anything
this way I
away
got a
from you.
shortcut to the pond.
You know.
Those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
So just be happy about it. And if you're not happy about your own situation, then
Been thinking.
do something about it.
Across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
So are they like? Oh shit! Wrong.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in
Let's
Zeracania.
take all the stuff.
Save that tale for your next
No?
sorceress.
Okay. Oh, come on. Just let me... Can you just take it? Thank you. But I do understand it's tough. It's tough out there.
Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moral.
But you're always
and I tried to
comparing,
piss him off to it.
and people are comparing you to different people.
Moderately. Castle's pretty big.
And
Easy to
the
stay out of
sooner
kids'
you get rid of that, get rid of the fact that you are comparing yourself, then the better.
Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
So there's like monsters there. Where are you going? Stop.
Water hag. Great. Last thing we need.
Oh, he just threw it in my face while I was in the air, basically.
Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
But yeah, Nuzukas, thanks a lot for the follow. It means a lot. And it's really helpful for a small channel like mine. And if there's games that you want me to play, then let me know. Because I play a lot of squad, basically. And then I usually take one longer story game that I'm trying to play.
This boat yourself?
And right now it's Switcher until I finish with the main story.
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
And once I'm finished,
It'll make it across the
I'm gonna play something else. I don't know what. I haven't decided yet. Maybe Long Dark, because that would be... I never actually played that fully, or finished it. I never finished it actually. I started it, but I never finished it. So Long Dark might be the next one.
Want to hear a limerick?
But usually I just play squad during evenings. So if that's something you're interested, then well, then good. But if there are any certain like games, then
Fall off a bit.
I'm
Sails
open
flutter.
for suggestions.
Teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
you don't really mind, honestly. Okay.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us.
But I'm just saying,
Gotta be
like,
an illusion.
It's not.
sorry, but I'm just saying, like, I have the suggestion box available there, so
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know,
just watching you play and some talking is just what I need. Okay, so that's good and really nice to hear.
let's go.
I'm like not like I'm not yet used to like talking in the stream because I'm such a small channel that usually there's not that much talking. It's more like me playing.
Hey, little guy. It's all right.
What's wrong with him?
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Oh, they're a bit close.
Show me what you got.
Oh, come on, what the fuck, where am I? Let me go. Not in this bush again, just let me go. I hate these foglets.
Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Okay, let's take all the stuff here. And then we can go. Enter the cave. It's so fucking dark here. Like, I just want to see if there's any loot, but I can't see anything.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Spear Tip's never been kind to guests.
Shit. Too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
Oh, that's not nice.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's Let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
I don't know. Oh shit, wrong. Can't see fucking anything.
Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. We need to be quiet. Make you even nastier. I could do without a warm welcome from old Spear Tip.
So fucking blind. I gotta go. Thanks for advice and company. I try to change my way of thinking. See you again next time. Well, yeah, it was really nice that you came here. It was a really nice talk. And thanks for the follow. Please do come back one day whenever you have time, and let's talk more. So thank you for being here. It was really nice.
What did you expect? Scent of violence?
And by the way, I have the Witcher series on YouTube, so if you're like, if you want to watch it, then you can find it there. But yeah, thank you for being here. Well, do you stream on weekend? Usually, at least on Sundays. Depends on my weekend, weekend, or every day. I like, it depends. I stream a lot. I think. I try to do it every day, but usually it's not gonna happen. But like, let's say 4 times a week, at least.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Yeah, bye. See ya. Thank you.
Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Okay, so what the fuck is that? Oh, that's a troll. Some sort of.
Run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Oh, he's running. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing 1 say, thing 2 do, thing 3 do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
I thought we decided that I'm gonna do the talking. Like, what happened to that? Wrong thing again.
throws. Use goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witches castle. Locks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches he strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches his monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees? We smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
I think you might have missed your calling.
Okay.
If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Right, light the torches. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't actually need that. Oh shit, wrong.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to KAER MORHEN.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Okay, so that's done. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Like, I think this is a good place to stop before I go help Yennefer. So, I'm just gonna save it here. And then gonna get back to it later on. Oh, and Velicious, Uma feels bad, man. Yeah, I know. Uma is kinda, yeah. Yeah, sorry, and Velicious, you just arrived when I'm just about to end. Some stuff to do. Yeah, end stream, yeah. Like, as soon as you came here, I thought about ending the stream. I've been a little sick, so I want to take a little nap. Then I gotta work tomorrow, so I need to go to a store and get some things for it. But yeah, I'm sorry. Please, I'm probably going to stream Squad later on today. So if you want to join there and see how the stream is, then would be nice. But if you have time, but yeah, I'm sorry about this. Gotta go, and thanks for visiting. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna continue uploading the Witcher series. Yeah, thanks for the. Yeah, bye. I'm gonna continue uploading the Witcher streams to my YouTube, and so if you wanna see the whole series, then go check it out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later.